We already talked about a couple ways to get to the mount. Let's focus on that a little bit more from the side control. Remember, if you're in side control, you want to make sure that this arm is trapped in between your armpit and your leg. A couple ways to do it. If his elbow's in, you can bring your knees together, fan them out, and then catch the arm. Notice I'm putting a lot of shoulder pressure on his face. I'm keeping this elbow in tight to his hip so he can't hip away. If this arm is kind of floating out here, he starts hipping out, he's going to get away from me. So from here, I got to keep this elbow in tight. He starts to hip out, he's not going nowhere because I got his hip pinned with this elbow. This elbow's got to be in tight to pin the hip. I want to keep him flat on his back. He's got to be flat on his back. Okay, once I get him flat, I put lots of shoulder pressure. Now what I can do is I can start taking this knee and slide my shin across his hips. My head goes to the mat. As I do, I start lifting this arm and I start stretching his body. Once I stretch him, he's supposed to come off. Then I can cross my feet underneath him just like this. I'm going to pinch with my knees and I'm going to drop my hips into him. So now he's carrying my body weight. Okay? Now, from here, he may bring his elbows apart. If not, I'll lift his elbows up away from his body, and then I'll slide my knees up under his armpits. I'm going to sit my weight heavy onto his sternum. So I'm not leaning forward, I'm sitting back, okay? From here, pull his lapel, my fingers go in, I drive my knuckles all the way to the mat, okay? Once I get it here, I'm going to drop my elbow into his chest, okay? Before we were coming over here and we were dropping our head to the mat and we were doing the choke from there. From here, he starts bucking, okay? He bucks, I get my base, so notice I'm balancing, I'm basing with this hand. From here, I know he's gonna buck, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide this knee up, just like this, and I'm going to shift my weight to the side. So I'm leaning to the side, this side. So if he tries to buck me that way, he can't really do it, see? He's not going to go because my weight's over here. Now from here, I got this sunk in tight. I'm going to just reach around. I can either grab the material here on the side of his gi, or I can put this thumb in, just like this. So I can reach his thumb, I can use my forearm to reach in and put my thumb in. I like this better. You can either grab the material or move his head with your forearm, get the material. Notice on here, I bring this in, I come back to the mount. Then I drop my head to the mount. So hit the pause. So here, side control. Shoulder pressure. Okay, from here, drive my shin across his body. I start stretching him, come to the low mount. Now from here, I got his elbows separated from his body already. So I'm just gonna climb my mount up. My heels are gonna be tight against his hips. I'm gonna sit my weight back. Like I said, if I'm sitting my weight forward and he bucks me, I'm gonna fly forward. But if he bucks me now, look, I'm heavy. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just sitting on him like, it's not going nowhere. Pulls the lapel out, my fingers go in, and I drop my elbow to his chest. Now I know he's gonna start bucking me, trying to buck me to that side, so I'm just gonna slide my weight over. Notice that my heel's still tight to his hip, my butt is kind of in his armpit from here. From this position, I'm gonna work to fight for the choke. So my hand's gonna go over here. My forearm comes across, moves his head. I grab his lapel, thumb in. Once I get it, I'm going to switch back to the mount. Come here, drive my head to the mat. One more time. Side control. Scoop the arm up. Shin across his hip, head to the mat. Stretch him out. Climb my guard up right away. So I'm in the mount here. Move his lapel, fingers inside the lapel, I slide to the mat. I get a good bite, elbow to his chest. I slide off to the side. I'm still hooking him with, see how this hooks his hip with my heel? He's tight. Palm on the mat, I move his face out of the way. I get a good, get my thumb into his lapel. I come into his throat, and I go back to the mount. I pull him to me, and I drop my head to the mat. Let's try it, guys.